Hello, and welcome back to the WorkerBoi update. Today is episode 7 or 8, I believe, I forget, but we're here. A few updates today which might be interesting to you. So, firstly, previously, on the last video, I mentioned that we're going to do a long video for WorkerBoi, and we're going to test how that performs. Well, if we look, then we'll see that it has been doing pretty well. Let me just show you here. So the rise of McDonald's, this is the first long video. It was launched on May the 5th. And it's been 36 days and has 300,000 views, which is great because I wanted to make sure that we reach around 250,000 views per month, 250,000 views in a month for a long video. And if we can do that, then guess what? We can make this channel work, because if we get a sponsor, then that'll break even. Now breaking even is not obviously a great result, but it is better than obviously losing money. So if we can get 250,000 views every single long video, moving forward, then we can do long videos consistently and we know that we are making money or at least breaking even. So that's great. And this is what this video has proven. Now, one video is not a clear example or clear indicator that the performance is going to remain like that for every video, right? So I'm not fully saying that it's going to work, but I am pretty confident because here's the thing, we did a second video. Second video is named The Dark Rise of Disney. We just launched this in the past 17 hours. It has 50k views in 17 hours, which compared to Mrs. Spherical, Solar Balls, etc. sounds horrendous, but it's actually good for WorkerBoi. So there we go, 15 hours or so, and then we have that many views. So again, this video should reach around 250,000 views in 30 days, and that's great because not only the fact that the YouTube algorithm promotes videos which are good, but also once you have multiple videos in a particular length format or multiple videos in a particular kind of like ability to binge them all at once, then YouTube likes that and it will promote all of the videos more. So what I mean by that is every single video is like a starting point for the viewer to have a binge session on YouTube and therefore watch lots of videos, make YouTube lots of money. So if we can, which we can, if we can make multiple long videos, then longer videos are easier for viewers to watch and binge. Therefore, YouTube likes giving long videos to viewers as long as they're actually, going to watch them. So more long videos, the better. The channel will stop being like a short form content channel that YouTube's kind of like, I'm not sure about it. It will instead become a long form content channel, which YouTube is more likely to promote. So that's the first lesson is, first of all, we tested it with sponsors, 250,000 views in a month, that's good. Secondly, if we can reach that with just one video, which we've already done, Rise of McDonald's and now the second one, then once we have 5 videos on the channel, that will create like a potential of a binge session. And that should mean that YouTube is going to be more likely to promote it. So 250,000 views in 30 days may become 400,000 views in 30 days, and then we are in a profit stage. So that's good. Okay, so to briefly recap our goals, the plan previously was to kind of mix short videos, long videos, see which ones work. Now we're going to fully transition to long videos. And the reason for that is we had the success. And secondly, short videos just don't make any money. We can't rely on AdSense if we're going to do animation content. So we have to rely on sponsors. And therefore, long videos is the only way to get sponsors. Yeah, and secondly, as you can see, interestingly, we see that the short videos we did 2 videos in the past between the first McDonald's long video and the second Disney one we just posted yesterday. We've done 2 videos. We did a BBC video and we did a video about China and a particular industry there. Now, both of them have kind of underperformed. They got 90k views here and they got 70k views here. Here's what's really interesting. On Mr. Spherical, we have the same issue. Short videos get about half the views or even less than the long videos. Solar Balls has maybe like 50% of the views, 60% of the views on short videos to long videos. Why is that? Again, I think it just comes down to YouTube wanting to promote long videos because that means more ads. Simple as that. And that means short videos are good to grow the video, grow the algorithm, grow the channel in the algorithm, but they are not so good to cause the channel to go from already getting views to like really getting views. It can help the channel go from nothing to something because you can kind of test it out and probably get some views, but to actually go from good to great, you've got to make that difference via different format, different longer videos. Okay, so that is it. The last lesson I'd like to share is with WorkerBoi, we have a slightly different model to Mr. Spherical when it comes to the animation team. So on Mr. Spherical, we try to have the animators talented, we hire them intentionally as people who can also illustrate the backgrounds for the videos. The reason for that is the less coordination we have to have between different people, the more likely it is that we are able to just have more efficiencies, less communication, less time spent on, inefficiency basically. Now, on WorkerBoi, because we had a particular situation where we had an illustrator who then needed some work, we decided to switch that model a bit. And it went from having, animator does the illustration to illustrator does the backgrounds, animator does just the animation. Now, the issue with that is it's increased our costs. So our costs are now probably like 30% more for the animation. So I'm sharing this because it's a lesson. Whenever you're hiring animators, try and get them to do both. That really is helpful. Obviously, if you need some insane TV level quality, you can't do that. You need to have a specialist doing illustration. But in most cases, you can have both of them do both, and that really helps. So WorkerBoi is actually more expensive than it should be. But that's the situation we're in. It's not a big issue, and I can deal with it in the future. But that's just a lesson. So we'll finish there. Overall, things are going well. I'm not sure when my next progress update will be, but we will see. In the meantime, if you're interested in joining me to create educational content that helps to improve the world in some form, then let me know. We have a new channel we just launched. It's already got 50,000 subscribers. It's already made $200 in the first few days. So we're doing well, and we're going to make more channels soon. So always contact me on Twitter. We can talk about the options. And that is it. So have a great day, and we'll chat soon.